Hello guys, I want to be sharing with you this setup I have with the AUDCAD and what to expect. Okay, so we start from a multi time frame as usual, and this is a multi time frame, and this is how the card is being positioned. Let's go down to the weekly time frame to see what we have here with the card, the AUD card. Okay, for last week we had more of downward movement here. After this huge impulse, we had this retracement, and we expect a next impulse to the upside because definitely you want to see a market moving an impulse, retracement, and then the next impulse. So what do you want to see? We want to see the next impulse, and also when we want to start expecting the impulse to come. Okay, so let's look for a daily time frame to see what we have from a daily time frame. Okay, last time I spoke about this way, I spoke about that we are trading inside of what is a bullish flag. Okay, here we had a bullish flag here, and we wanted to see that actually coming to an end with this very candle here. And when that happened, we're ready to take that trade, and then we ride that trade up to the upside. So now we also have a similar situation that we had a breakout here, and now we have a retracement here because taking out all this high here, right, taken out, and we want to see price then come up to testing this high one more time. Okay, right, so we can expect that this is as impulse correction. We can expect a next impulse. So definitely if you expect to see that and we have this impulse correction, we can expect to see next impulse. Okay, so looking at that and how we are positioned in the market altogether. So what we're looking for the next impulse and also the opportunity to look for the next impulse to the upside. So we're looking at a daily candle, and which daily candle we're looking at is just a Monday daily candle. So if this daily candle can close in this format, definitely, I talk about this most of the time with the student that whenever you have a candle like this, and the next candle should always try to come in to fill the wick. Because so we're expecting the next candle to try and come in to fill the wick, okay, and also move on with the continuation to the upside, and also after this um bullish flag was formed here. We had this support here and we had this breakout, so we can expect a retracement and then continuation to the upside. So let's look for where we should start looking for that trading opportunity. So taking a Fibonacci from a swing low to a swing high, we can see that price is currently testing the 61.8 Fibonacci level, and which is a very good structure in the market, definitely. And we want to get into the trade right from that point on to the upside. Okay, so let's look at if we are to take a trade from that point where we will look to hop up on the trade. So if we are to hopping on a trade there, we look to hop up at the 1 to Fibonacci level, which is going to be around this environment here. All right. So look at the H4 to see where we will be looking for our entry, because definitely you want to be making your analysis on the higher time frame. That will give you also a possibility for a direction, and also you'll be looking for an entry on the lower time frame. Okay, so we have that we are currently trading at this zone definitely, and we want to be looking at those setups inside of this environment. And once we can actually have a retest of this zone, then and only then we'll look to then be involved in a long position there. Okay, so we can actually open a long position and then risking about this high, because definitely this was a some type of double bottom on the 1 hour. If you look at it from 1 hour, you're going to see that this is coming in on the 1 hour. Okay, maybe it's also the lows on the 1 hour. But if you look at it from a 4 hour perspective, you definitely understand that all these are just weak here. Okay, so all these you have here are just weak, and from the H4, these are just weak. From the H1, you can also see this as candle. Okay, definitely want to look at information inside of this area. If we can have a retest of this area and we can have a confirmation of a bullish setup, then and only then we will look to write the trade into this high. Definitely, you can look at to see also see that the 127 also reflects also with this previous structure we had in the market, which was previous high too, and that's how we want to take I want to approach this pay with the student. Okay, for tomorrow. So I want to be taking this trade off from here. So let's see what kind of trade we'll be taking in terms of risk to reward. We're taking a 1 point risk somewhere down here. We can actually a much wider risk. So we're looking at the 1.4.5 risk to reward trade. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for tomorrow. And I wish you all the best in your trading life. I want